Hi, Johnny.
Hi.
What is today?
I don't know.
Is it a special day today?
Yes, my birthday.
And how old are you?
5.
No kidding. How old?
5.
Wow. That's really something, isn't it? Are you waiting for all your friends now?
Yes.
Great. Soon the birthday will start.
How old are you today?
5.
Oh, but it's today your birthday.
Brand.
At this time,
Go ahead, have it.
I think that yours is young.
I gave you my plate. Okay, so here we go.
He has a track.
They had an empty date on the calendar.
Last 3 parties I've done, there have been about half a dozen people there. The other shows. Okay. Let's see. Hey, y'all ready to start? Yeah? Okay, everybody has some snack or something? Alright, great. My name is David. Can you say hi, David?
Hi.
Okay, and if I squint a little bit, it's because the sun's right in my eyes. I put on the style all of a sudden, huh? Anyways, let's see. Boy, you're all so far back away. That's okay. Let's see. I'll move out here a little bit. And I brought a little friend to help me out start off our little program today. You want to come out here? Oh, I don't think I want to. Come on out here. It might help if you say hi, Doyle. Can you say hi, Doyle?
Hi, Doyle.
Now, come on, Doyle. Come on, Doyle. It's okay. Maybe you better say it one more time a little. I seem to have... 2, 3.
Hi,
Just come on out here. Just come on out here. Wait, don't go back there. Why don't you come right on out here? Don't worry, you. Come on, just say hi to everybody. Say hi. Oh, come on, Doyle. What is Doyle, anyways? You know what he is?
A pineapple.
That's right. He's a pineapple. Very good. If you want to sit here on the ground, you can sit on the ground, too, if you'd like to, all right? To get a little closer. But Doyle here is going to help us start off our program. At the very beginning, that's right. A very good place to start. When you read, you begin with A, B, C. When you sing, you begin with Do, Re, Mi. No, it's also Re, you, Fa, Sol, Ti. No, it's not. Isn't it Do, Re, Mi? Well, I don't think so. Yes, it is. Okay, you sing the song if you know so well. Do, a deer, a fee, a deer, Re, a drop of golden sun. Oh, yeah. You, a name, I call myself. A long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread. Yeah, yeah. La, a little also. Yeah. Tea, I drink a jam bread. Yeah, yeah. The whole drink is flat deer down. Oh, you got it? I got it. So, a deer, a deer, yeah. Right. I drop a golden sun, oh yeah, that's right. Meet you, a name, he calls him so. Ba, a long way to run. So, I need a pulling thread, that's right. I know you follow so. Tea, I drink with jam and bread, yeah. That will bring us back to dough. A deer, oh dear, rain. I drop a golden sun, oh, yeah. Meet you, a name, he calls him so. All way to run. So, I need a pulling thread, yeah. La, I know you also. Tea, I drink with Jim and bread, yes. That will bring us back to do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Here we go. Let me sing that. Here we go. Do, a deer, a female deer, bells ring. I drop a golden sun, yes sir. Me, you name because you so far along way to run. So I need a pulling thread, yes. Love, but don't you follow so. Tea, I drink with jam and bread. Hey, put that back. That'll bring us back to do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. That's it. Really? Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Oh, do. Yeah. Let's give Dory a big hand for hopping us out, okay? And we're going to put him right back here. Now, I know Dora's a little bit over. Now, you see, a lot of magicians, they make you think that it's really magic, but it's really just science, and anybody can do it. You don't have to be a magician. Let's stand right over here. And what we're going to do is show you how a magician will put a needle through a balloon without popping it. Because did you know it's impossible to do that? It's impossible to pop a balloon with a needle. Okay, well, we're going to show you how you can't pop it with a needle, I hope. Now, I have to admit, sometimes it doesn't always work. But supposedly, scientifically, it's impossible to pop a balloon with a needle like this one right here. Because you shouldn't try this unless you have your mom and dad help you. Because it could hurt you because it's really sharp. But supposedly, it's not the sharpness of a needle. It's the friction and static electricity that pops a balloon, actually. And when it touches the air, when the air is lit, and when a little hole's put through it. But you know what? We're going to show you because turn around right here, Jonathan. Let's stand right here. Turn around facing everybody. How easy it is, because Jonathan's going to show you. See, what you have to do is find the welds in a rubber product, like a balloon or gloves or car tire has 2 welds in it. And in my car tire out front, just lost one of its because it's flat. And if you find them, like right here, looking through a balloon, you can find 2 thicker spots in the balloon, thicker than any other part of the balloon, just like a car tire or a glove. Because when they manufacture them, they put welds in them. That's scientifically, that's science is what it is. And if you find those spots, like we have right here, you can put anything through this balloon without popping it. And of course, you can say a magic word like happy birthday. Can you all say happy birthday? Happy birthday. And you can make it look like it's magic, but it's really just science, and put the needle right through the balloon without popping it or losing any air in it either. Let's give Jonathan a big hand for helping us out, okay, Johnny? All right. Now, you can stay right here. Come here for just a moment. Of course, if you put it through too fast, it'll pop like that there. But, so that wasn't very easy to do. You have to be kind of careful and have patience, but it's possible for anybody to do that. Now, I have here something I brought with me. I always like to bring a little birthday present, and I brought this one right here. Doesn't that look like a neat present? Yeah, it does, doesn't it? And I didn't have any very fancy paper to wrap it in, so I used this red paper. And what color is this?
Black.
That's right, some red and black paper. And isn't that a neat present I wrapped it in? Yeah. But you know what? I like to rip my birthday presents open. Don't you like to rip yours open? So we'll rip it open so everybody here can see Johnny's birthday present here that I brought him. And we'll rip it right here. We can all take a look at it just like that. Isn't that a neat present? It is neat, isn't it? No, you think it's neat though, don't you? But maybe it'll help if all of you wave your hand out there like that and say happy birthday at the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday. Okay, and then can you wave your hand over the top of that and say abracadabra?
Abracadabra.
Okay, good. Now let's reach way down here and see what we have inside of this bundle of paper. Because you can do anything with paper, and this is called paper mache. And it's also kind of a science as well. Just like this right here. Of course, you have to get it down pretty good. I'm not as good as this is. Well, some people, but I think we did a pretty good job of making right here a little birthday hat for Johnny right there for his head. Let's give him a big hand for helping us out, okay? Thank you, Johnny. Now you can go back and sit down. And now I need somebody else to help me out with some science magic. Somebody else like to help me? Okay, well, raise your hand if you want to help. You want to help? But I tell you what we need to do first of all is we need to use an adult because this is kind of a messy trick. Would you like to see a messy trick?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to do it? Okay, why don't you come on up here.
Get messed up, Ron?
Now this is kind of messy, so don't worry. Don't panic over there. Now a teacher taught me how to do this, and you can try it, but you need to ask Mom and Dad to help you out, okay? And maybe they can do it with you. It's kind of neat, actually. Let me see here. Where's it at? Way down here. All right. Here it is. This teacher came out one day and he asked all of us in class, have we seen this stuff before? How many of you seen this stuff before? Yeah, you've seen it before. What is it?
Boy. toilet paper.
That's right, it's toilet paper. Now watch carefully because he told me something really fascinating about this paper. He said that it's made from recycled newspapers and magazines. That means they take old newspapers and magazines, put them all, is with a chemical that bleaches out the color, but the fiber of the color still stays in the paper. And scientists today, or teachers, believe that, well, that color is a living organism, so those fibers are still alive inside of this paper, even though you can't see it. How many of you see color inside of here right now? You see any color in there? It's kind of hard, huh? But he said that you can bring it back to life, and he found an interesting way. He said the chemical that's in the saliva in your mouth. Can you all go like this? Go. All the juice in your mouth. He said the chemical that's inside of there mixed with the chemical that's inside this paper will make all this colored, icky colored stuff come out of your mouth if you put it inside there. Would you like to see that? Yeah? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to have him take the paper, roll it up like this, fold it up, and stuff it inside of his mouth, chew on it, get it really wet, and all this icky colored foam will foam right out of his mouth. Wouldn't that be neat? Would you like to see that, Jonny? Yeah? Okay. How does it stain? Yes, you might want to hold your head up over your thing there. But you can all help at the count of 3. Now remember, you just take a couple of sheets of toilet paper. Don't take too much because it's too much for your mouth. Probably for a lot of you, probably just half a sheet would be enough, all right? And at the count of 3, I want you all to say with me. Oh, I dropped
Don't
something.
go too close.
Okay. At the count of 3, it got away from me. Okay. At the count of 3, what I want you all to do is to say TP, all right? Let's practice first. 1, 2, 3. TP. They have to be a little louder, all right? 1, 2, 3. TP. So when you go home today and you ask what your magic word was, you can tell Mom and Dad you learned that at Johnny's birthday party, okay? So at the count of 3, say TP. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. TP. And you be really loud when we do it, okay? Because I'm going to do it along with him so he's not the only fool. I mean, the only person up here doing this, all right? So at the count of 3, you say TP. We'll put it in our mouth, get it really wet. And you can practice by going like that when we're doing it. And see if all the colored icky foam comes out. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. TP. So roll up in your hand just like that for me. And get into a tight ball. And then now say TP one more time. And then we'll stuff it in our mouth. Ready? TP.
Those are wrong. You asked for it. Just don't swallow, kid. It's gross.
Wow. Well, let's give Ron a big hand for trying anyways, okay? Thanks a lot. All right. Yellow. Okay. And you know what color this one is? Green. That's right. And right here, do you know what color this is? Black. That's right. This is an empty bag, and it's called a metamorphosis bag. Can you say metamorphosis? Okay. Now we're going to transfer these two hankies into something magnificent. Are you ready to see that? Would you be amazed if it were an alligator? Yeah, or a rabbit or something? Okay, can you put them way down there in the bottom of the bag for me, Max? Push them all the way down there. Push them way down there. Okay, put both of them in way down there inside there, just like that. Good job, Max. Now what we're going to do is have Max wave his hand right over the top of the bag. And what we're going to do today is we have a very special birthday story with a very special friend right here in the trash can today. It's called Warm Fuzzies. And, of course, Warm Fuzzies is something very special. But right now, Max is going to do this. Wave your hand over the bag like this. At the count of 3, I want you all to say, Mother Mustard and poof! Just like that, okay? Wiggle your fingers and go poof! When you say Mother Mustard. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Mother Mustard and poof! Okay, are you ready to see what happened to these? Nothing. You got to be a little louder. You see anything happen to them? No. Okay, we got to be a little louder. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Mother Mustard and poof! Very good. Now let's see what happened to them. You remember the green hanky you had? Yeah? It turned to yellow. And the yellow one, it turned to green. And the bag is empty. Was that amazing? It just changed places right before our eyes. Wasn't that terrific? You don't think so? Oh, wow. Okay, they're a tough audience, Max. We're going to do something better. Okay, can you put them back down inside there for me? Okay, let's push them way down there inside. Let's try something a little more amazing, all right? At the count of 3, I want you to say a powerful magic word. It's the same word as love, but it's a different word for love. It's happy birthday, okay? So at the count of 3, wave your hand like that, Max. Everybody say happy birthday. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday! Now, Max, reach inside. Let's find out when friends come together and or family comes together, what happens? Just like with these two hankies, it puts them together as one special family and friends, just like this one here. Let's give Max a big hand for helping us out, okay? Okay, Max. My grandfather taught me how to do this, and he came in my room and he heard me talking to myself one day and said, David, who are you talking to? Oh, Gramps, I have this little puppy dog that I talk to. He's an invisible dog. How many of you have an invisible friend you talk to? Well, my grandfather said, well, David, in case anybody asks you about this invisible friend, you should be able to show him to somebody. So he had me take off my shoes and socks, and I put them on my hands like this and took a couple of rubber bands and put them right around like this. Now, my socks were really dirty. You ever have dirty socks before? Yeah? And they kind of smell, too, sometimes, huh? Well, we're going to put another sock on so he has a little bit of hair and some ears and a little hat. And I call my friend here Germs. Can you say hi, Germs? Hi, Germs. Can you say hi to all the boys and girls? I can't see a thing out there. You can't? No. Oh, that's because he needs some eyes. You have to get some button eyes for him, too, and put them on just like that. Now, can you say hi, Germs? Hi, Germs. Can you say hi to everybody? Hey, look at everybody out here. Yes, and you know what? I told him that you can do an amazing feat. I don't have any feet. Oh, I know that. But I mean an amazing trick. I can't. Yes, he can actually read people's minds. Do you believe that? Yeah, he can actually tell somebody what they're thinking, and to prove it to you, I brought here with me just an ordinary deck of cards right here, and what we're going to do is have somebody, let's see, pick a card right out of this deck here, all right? Oops. How many of you play cards? Okay, well, watch carefully, because right here we just have a whole bunch of different cards right here in my hand. And what we're going to do is have somebody select a card. We'll have this lady right here cut this deck in half for me, okay? Can you do that? Take half of the cards out and put them over here. And what we're going to do is have this lady right over here take a card out of the deck, okay? Can you just take a card right here off the top and look at it and memorize it, okay? And don't tell us what it is. Now, she's taking a card out of the deck, and Germs has an identical deck of cards right here inside of his little box. And he's going to try to read this lady's mind to find out what card she took out of there and find it in his deck of cards right here in the box, okay? The very same one. And then we'll find out if it's the right one. So look into Germs' eyes and concentrate and think about the card, okay? Well, let's hit it. What's the matter? You have to get closer. You have to get closer. Okay. Do you have it, Germs? There's nothing up there. What do you mean there's nothing up there? There has to be something. Yeah, a lot of hair. No, come on, just talk. Just concentrate. Okay. Okay? Yeah. Okay, Germs thinks he knows what the card is. So all of you go, ready? And Germs says the card is a 10 of hearts. And what card is it that you pulled out of the deck? A 10 of hearts. Show everybody the card. Woo! You can do it. Yeah, let's give them both a big hand for doing an excellent job, okay? Now, what we're going to do is I think it's time for you to say goodbye, Germs, because, actually, I think it's time for you to introduce our very special friend. Not yet. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. Germs and I went to lots of camps this summer. How many of you went to a camp this summer? And we got to see lots of boys and girls up at all these camps, and we got to do all kinds of neat things. So what we want to do before we bring out our special guest for the birthday party is to tell you exactly what we did for camp, okay? Because we had a lot of fun. My very best friend is my little shaggy dog, chewing on your tennis shoes and running in the hall. He's kind of like my shadow, because I'm everywhere you go. Yeah, he sleeps in my bed, but my mommy doesn't know. That's right. So I hide him in my pockets, because I'm very, very small. Germs. Germs is a dog. Doggy dog. Doggy dog. He's a dog. Doggy. Well, he runs like the wind, and he does some funny tricks. He doesn't like carrots, yeah, and spinach makes me sick. He likes cotton candy and purple lemonade. Oreo cookies and yellow Gatorade. That's right, so I hide them in my pocket because I'm very, very small. Germs is a doggy dog. Doggy dog, doggy dog, doggy dog. Well, anyway, would you like to ride horses? Well, we rode our ponies to castles far away. Yeah, chasing funny dinosaurs and dragons along the way. Yeah, we often went exploring where the river winds and ends. Cowboy hats and wooden rafts like huckleberry fin. That's right, so I hide them in my pockets because I'm very, very small. Germs. Germs, here's a doggy dog, doggy dog, doggy dog. Well, anyways, I take him to school, I know, but nobody ever sees this little shaggy spotted dog sitting on my knee. He likes all the stories, and I like the happy songs, but he often falls asleep when the teacher talks too long. Yeah, so I hide him in your pocket because he's very, very small. Germs, germs, here's a doggy dog. I hide them in my pockets because I'm very, very small. Germs, germs, here's a doggy dog, doggy dog, doggy dog, doggy dog. What do you think? Oh, never mind, he's a doggy. No, he's not. Then what are you? I'm a dog. Oh, forget it, he's just germs. Germs, my invisible doggy, doggy, doggy. Woo! Uh-oh, let's give Germs a big hand for helping us out, okay? We'll put him away just right now for a moment. Now, well, it is, I need Jonathan to come up here first. Would you like to come up here? Okay. And to show you how special a warm fuzzy is and what it does to people when you share one, and that's what we want to share with Gus today. So you remember that. When Gus says he doesn't like you, you tell him that you like him a whole lot, all right? Because he's a real grouch. But, you see, up there in Harmony, Canada, nobody likes one another because something happened to them 500 years ago. And we're going to share this little story with you for Jonathan's birthday. And then we have some last things that we're going to do for magic. And, but first of all, I'm going to take these two hankies right here and tie them together and put them right next to Johnny's heart, right down here, all right? Is that where your heart is? And what I want you to do is put your hands behind your back, Johnny, and hold on to them like that. Now, a wise man told us that if you did this and wiggled your fingers at a person's heart, not if you tied a hanky, but if you just wiggled your fingers at somebody's heart, and you said, warm fuzzies in the name of the person, in this case, Johnny, it would make their heart jump and you could see it. Would you like to see his heart jump? So at the count of 3, I want you all to wiggle your fingers up here at his heart and say, warm fuzzies, Johnny. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Warm fuzzies, Johnny. Did you feel your heart jump? No? Well, you guys got to be a little louder. Let's try it a little louder. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Warm fuzzies, Johnny. Now, did you feel your heart jump?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, but let's try it one more time. Another word for warm fuzzies like love is happy birthday. So at the count of 3, say, happy birthday, Johnny. When we count to 3, ready? And say it loud. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, Johnny. Did you feel your heart jump in? Well, you know what? Not only does a person's heart jump when you share a warm fuzzy or a little bit of love or friendship with them, which is the most important gift you can give somebody on their birthday, but it makes their heart, like Johnny's heart is today, very happy. Let's give him a big hand for helping us out, okay? Thank you very much. All right. Now, let me see here. Now, again, you're going to have to be really patient with Gus here because he's really kind of mean and nasty, but I brought him here because I thought all of you could help him out with his special problem. And we're going to tell a little story called Warm Fuzzies. So, help me out. At the count of 3, everybody say, hi, Gus, and make him feel welcome. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Hi,
Okay, I think you're going to need to be a little louder. 1, 2, 3.
Hi,
Come on out here, Gus. I hate kids. I don't want to go. Come on, Gus. No way I hate kids. They don't hate you. Do you hate Gus? No. So come on out here. You can sing your favorite song. I hate kids. Come on out here. No. Yes, come on out here, okay? Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam, where the deer and the antelope. They don't like kids. Yes, they do. No, they don't. Yes, they do. Where seldom is heard a discouraging word. And the skies are gonna cloud up and rain on all your heads. No, it's not. That's not a very nice thing to say. Sing it right. Home on the range. Yeah. Where the deer and the antelope, they don't like you. Yes, they do. Come on. Well, besides, it doesn't matter because we all like you. No, you don't. Yes, we do. Don't we like Gus? Yeah! And he's very special. You see, Gus comes from a place called Harmony, Canada. So what? Well, I brought you here, Gus. You know that. Because today I thought that at Jonathan's birthday, there would be a very special gift that everybody would bring, and that's a gift called a warm fuzzy. Can you all say warm fuzzies? Warm fuzzies. Now, see, up there where Gus is from, everybody hates one another, and that's because 500 years ago, they all used to look like you and I do right now. Ugly. No, not ugly. Well, I hate kids. All right, you said that, but they don't hate you, right? Right. And besides, there's a lot of adults here. Well, I hate the adults, too. So why do you hate the adults for? Because they had the kids. come on, Gus. That's not very nice. And it doesn't matter. But you know what? I need somebody up here to help me out, okay? I need a girl. Okay? Would a girl like to come up here? Okay, let me see. Okay. Let me get... Okay. Okay, let me see. You want to come up here and try it? Okay, come on. You want to come up here? No? Okay. Okay, come on up here. Now stand right here for me. Deanna, right? Okay, we're going to call her Queen Deanna. Can you say hi, Queen Deanna?
Hi, Queen.
Now, you see, 500 years ago was King Ferdinand's birthday, and this is what happened to Gus and his people. 500 years ago, do you understand? Right here, okay? Don't move for me. 500 years ago was King Ferdinand's birthday up in Harmony, Canada, and before his birthday party, oh, by the way, it was the same day as Jonathan's, he was walking in his garden before the birthday party was about ready to start, yeah? When all of a sudden, out of the sky, yeah, way up there from the heavens above, fell this little red ball and it went ka-plump right on top of the king's head. Can you all do that? Can you go ka-plump? Ready? Ka-plump. No, everybody needs to do it a little louder though. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ka-plump. Hit it harder, kids. They don't have to hit it harder. And the ball fell to the ground, yeah. And King Ferdinand picked up the little red ball and he held it in his hand. It felt soft and warm and mushy and tender. That's because it was doo-doo. It wasn't doo-doo. It was a special gift given to the king on his birthday. And the king's heart started to beat very fast. Can you all beat your hearts like this? And his eyes got really big and bright, and he ran all the way back to the castle where he lived. Yeah. And when he got there, he choked. No, he didn't choke. Instead, he opened up the door, and he went like this, and he invited everybody who lived in Harmony, and everybody who lived all over the world, for that matter, to come have or share everything that he owned, like all of his food and gold and jewels and wealth and everything. How many of you share your toys with friends? You should do that, and your brothers and sisters? Well, that was what the king wanted to do with everything he owned, because the guy was an idiot. He wasn't an idiot. He was experiencing a special gift, and he called this little red ball a warm fuzzy. Can you say warm fuzzy again? Warm fuzzy. Now the Queen Deanna, thought that her husband, King Ferdinand, was kind of nuts. Yeah, she did.
Are you filming?
But he went to go find her so that he could share with her this warm fuzzy. Now stand right over here, Deanna, so everybody can see, okay? And so the king, when he found the queen, he wanted to share this little warm fuzzy with her so she would understand why he felt so good. And he reached out to give it to her so she would take it inside of her hand. So can you hold out your hand for me? Hold it out. And he gave it to her and she squeezed it very tight. Squeezed it real tight and don't let go, okay? Don't let go unless I tell you, all right? And the warm fuzzy felt soft and warm and mushy, and her heart started to beat very fast. Can you beat your heart like this? And her eyes got really big and bright. Can you open up your eyes really big and bright? Not your mouth, your eyes, yeah. And the queen got really excited, yeah. Well, because she started to understand, no, don't open it yet, about why the king was feeling so good. It feels funny, doesn't it? Now, keep it squeezed tight, Deanna, and reach out your arm like this. Don't open it yet. And the queen was really curious about this little warm fuzzy, so she decided to open up her hand real slow, open it real slow, and the ball grew bigger and bigger and bigger, all because her heart was full of love and friendship, and the warm fuzzy knew it. And she took the warm fuzzy and squeezed it again real tight. Oops. Squeeze that real tight for me. Don't let go. Use 2 hands if you have to. Cover it over with both hands. And the queen got real excited. She wanted to share it with somebody, Gus. Yeah. But she saw a guy walking in the castle the king was sharing things with, and she called him over to give him the warm fuzzy. And when she did, the warm fuzzy grew bigger and bigger again. But you know what? Because her heart was full of love, when she did it, the ball, well, open up your hand for me and show everybody. Not only grew bigger, but grew into 2 balls, one for her, one for the friend, like these 2 balls right here. But you know what? So what? Well, Gus, it's important. You hold the 2 balls because it's important, because everybody who shared a warm fuzzy, as long as they loved him like I love you, one more ball would grow. All kinds of warm fuzzies would grow all over the place. And pretty soon people had, everybody, the whole world had a warm fuzzy. Let's give Deanna a big hand for coming up here, okay, and helping me out. And pretty soon everybody in the whole world had a warm fuzzy. So what? Well, that's important because you see all the wars and fighting, hating, stealing, cheating, kidnapping, drugs, disease, all the prejudices and problems of the world stopped. What a drag. It wasn't a drag. It was a special world to live in. Everybody loved one another. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. There was one person that didn't. There was one person in all the world, and I have to tell you, this warm fuzzy I'm taking out of this container is kept with a lid on it and kept out of the sun because it has evil in it. And watch it closely. Because you see, there was one person who didn't have a warm fuzzy. Yeah, you know about her. Her name was Agate. Can you say Agate? Agate. And can you tell the boys and girls about her, Gus? Yeah, she was one ugly lady. No, she wasn't. Agate was a special person. But she didn't share her love or friendship with anybody else, and she lived at the top of a mountain all by herself, never to go to school or go to birthday parties or share anything with anybody else. And Agate heard about the warm fuzzies, and she wanted to have one. Because she heard about all the wealth and success and prosperity and wisdom and knowledge that having a warm fuzzy gave somebody. Would you like to touch my warm fuzzy? And so Agate wanted to have one, so she came down from her mountain house, and she saw a little boy about Jonathan's age, and she said, "Hey, Johnny, do you have a warm fuzzy that I can have?" And you know what he said, Gus? "Yeah, what? No, lady, because you're ugly." No, he didn't say that. Instead, he reached into his pocket and unselfishly took this warm fuzzy right here. Would you like to touch it? And he handed it to Agate, and Agate told a lie. Is a lie a good thing? No, that's when you don't tell the truth. You know that, yeah, because you have a heart. But Agate didn't have a heart anymore. You know what she had? Well, she took the warm fuzzy and she went back to her house, never to share it with anybody else. She slammed the door behind her, and the whole world knew what happened to Agate because, you see, her heart grew cold. Because she wasn't going to share the warm fuzzy with anybody, she took it and rubbed her face like this. Can y'all rub your faces like this? And she rubbed it harder and harder and harder until all of a sudden tears began to run down her face because Agate knew that she didn't have any friends. And when she looked at the warm fuzzy that was rubbing against her face, she noticed that turned just like her heart did to nothing more than just ice like this right here. A block of ice. And her heart froze. And you see, Gus, yeah, that's not nice. No, it's not, because you see, we want to get rid of this block of ice because it made everybody in Harmony hate one another all of a sudden because all the warm fuzzies stopped, all because Agate refused to share hers. So I brought this block of ice and we put it inside this cup here to get rid of it forever here at Jonathan's birthday party because all of you have that special gift. So what I want you to do is at the count of 3 say, "Warm fuzzies," but wave your hand out there like that. Can you do that for me? Wave your hand way out there and everybody say, "Warm fuzzies" at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Warm fuzzies. Now you have to be a little louder. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Warm fuzzies. No, a little louder, but you know what? Let's say a different word. Let's say happy birthday instead, okay? And Gus, I want you to say it too. No, you don't. Yes, I do. No, you don't. Don't you want Gus to say happy birthday too? So at the count of 3, even the birthday boy wants you to. So at the count of 3, everybody say happy birthday. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday. And you know what? You can do anything. Get rid of these warm blocks of ice and make more warm fuzzies like these right here. And a warm fuzzy, yeah, isn't a red ball, yeah, or a white ball, or a green ball, or a black ball, or what is it? A warm fuzzy is when you share something with a friend, or give mom and dad a big hug, or share your love or friendship like today with Jonathan on his very special birthday, and that's why we brought Gus here with us today. Let's give Gus a big hand for helping us out, okay? All right. So we're going to put Gus way down here, and I need somebody else to help me out up here. Do that, though. Wait a minute. I brought here something that I got for my birthday because I was away up and doing on tour doing camp shows this summer. And somebody sent me this for my birthday up at the camp. It's kind of, you know what it is? You know what it is?
No.
No?
No.
It's a flower pot. But it has a problem. It has a hole all the way through the bottom of it, huh? And they sent me this silly little feathered flower. Does that feel soft?
No.
Yeah, that's soft. And they said this flower here is like me, or like you, or like Jonathan, or like boys and girls. It wants to grow up to be something really special. You know what you want to be when you grow up, Brent? What? A police. Anybody else know what they want to be? You know what you want to be, Johnny?
A motorcycle man.
A motorcycle man? Doesn't anybody want to be a Ghostbuster? Yeah, I want to be a Ghostbuster. Okay, well, anyways, this friend told me that if I plant this flower inside this flower pot, wiggle my fingers, so wiggle your fingers over the top of it, up here, over here, over the top of it, there you go, and say a silly magic word and think of something that this flower needs like a boy and a girl to grow up. What do you think it needs to grow up? Lots? That's right, lots of water and food and nourishment and soil and sunlight. So everybody say, Mother Mustard, and think of that. Ready at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Mother Mustard. And then go poof. Ready? Poof! And whoop! Oh, wow, it didn't grow up, did it, Brent?
No.
Oh, wow. Well, I called this friend on the telephone. You know what they said? They said this flower needs something else like a boy and a girl. What else do you think it needs? It needs lots of love is what they said. Like a flower needs lots of love. Don't you talk to your flowers? Yeah? Talk to your grass? Well, wiggle your fingers right on the top of this, Brent, for me. At the count of 3, everybody say, love. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Love. And go poop. And poop. And, oh, wow, our flower didn't grow up, did it?
No, you have water.
We gave it water. Oh, wait a minute. I know what the problem is. I called this friend up on the phone. I said, hey, Mom, I said this flower has a special problem. I said it's not growing up. I gave it lots of love, food, water, nourishment. My mom said, well, that's because you need to give it something else, a warm fuzzy. So everybody say warm fuzzies and wiggle your fingers and say it loud. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Warm fuzzies. Now we need to be a little louder. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Warm fuzzies. And poof. And there it is right there. Let's give Brent a big hand for helping us out, okay? All right, Brent. Thank you. Now, let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Bang! Now point your finger at it at the same time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Bang! Okay, now you have to do this too. What is your name? Ophir. Okay, Ophir. You point your finger at this balloon, and you say bang when everybody else says it, okay? At the count of 3. When we count to 3, everybody says bang and point your finger at the balloon and see if we can pop it, all right? Now you got to be loud. Stand right over here. Okay. Point your finger at the balloon, everybody, and go bang. 1, 2, 3. Bang! Well, that's not quite right. I tell you what, maybe we should try a different word. Let's try aim. Okay, let's try aim. At the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Aim! Nope, you need to wiggle your fingers up here. Can you wiggle your fingers at that? Don't put them up here, though. Just wiggle your fingers right there at it. Point it right at it. I tell you what, at the count of 3, let's say happy birthday, but say it really loud. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday! Woo! Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, come here, Birdie. Oh, wow. Can you say hi, Sammy? Hi, Sammy. Oh, wow. Isn't Sammy a pretty bird? Yeah, Sammy is a pretty bird, isn't he? No, you can pet it in just a little while, but hold on a second, okay? Let me put Sammy right down here for just a moment.
Trying to get the kids down from up there.
I'll wait here.
Okay. Okay, now, okay, you gotta sit down for a minute, okay? Because I brought with me my favorite pet. You want to see my favorite pet? No. Oh, well, I brought a really neat pet with me here. And I wanted you all to see him, too. Wait a second. You hate pets? Would somebody like to hold my pet? You want to hold him, Johnny? Okay, come on up here, Johnny. We have to let... Well, let's let Johnny hold the pet because it's... Okay, we're going to let Johnny hold the pet because it's... Okay, everybody sit down. Okay, sit down. You get to change in just a moment. Okay, would y'all like to see my rabbit? Yeah? Okay. Let's see here. Here is my rabbit right here. No, I don't know. I like them like this. Don't you like them like this? No, you think we should make them real? You think we should make this rabbit real, really? Okay, well, Johnny, stand right over here and hold my rabbit for me. Everybody say hi, bunny. Okay, hold it like this so everybody can see. There you go, just like that. You have to say it a little louder. Ready? Hi, bunny. Okay, now everybody needs to sit down, all right? And I need somebody who's really brave to help me out, all right? Raise your hand if you want to help. Raise your hand if you want to help, okay? Because we're going to put the bunny rabbit right here inside of our tube. And we're going to see if we can make it into a real bunny rabbit. But I need somebody who's really brave because what we're going to do is we're going to try to, that is. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but we'll try. To make it into a real bunny rabbit, but we need some blood first from somebody. Somebody want to give me some blood? Nobody, we're having all the hands up here. Wait a second. Okay, well, you had me last time, though. I tell you, well, let's take some blood here from, from a mom over here. Can you give me your hand for just a moment? Okay, squeeze your fist real tight. And at the count of 3, I want you all to say, ouch. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Ouch. Okay, just like that. We'll take a little bit of blood, and we'll put it right inside the bunny's belly button. So everybody say, ouch for the bunny. Ouch. Just like that there. But he looks happy, doesn't he? So let's see if the bunny is really alive. Because I know you're all saying that that really isn't real blood, but it really is real blood. And that bunny is alive and ticking. Where is it at? Right here. My stethoscope. So to prove it to you, we're going to let Johnny put this on his ears like a doctor, okay? You put those on your ears. There you go. And listen to the bunny's heart. Now you have to be real quiet so he can hear it, okay? Can you hear it?
No.
No? Okay, wait a minute. I'll tell you what. And sometimes it's kind of hard. We'll let an adult listen to it. And since she gave us the blood, we'll let her listen to it. But you need to be real quiet so she can hear the bunny's heart. And it helps if you close your eyes and concentrate, okay? Yeah, close your eyes, concentrate. Could you hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good. Now she heard the bunny rabbit's heart. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put the bunny rabbit right here inside of our tube here. Can you all say, bye, bunny?
Bye, buddy.
Okay, so let's put the bunny right here, way down here inside, just like that. Okay, now you need a magic wand. Let me see here. Hold my magic wand right here. And we're going to cover over this rabbit. When we cover it over, I want you all... Oh, Birdie, how you doing, Sammy? I want you all to say, Mother, Mustard, and poof! Okay, now let me see if I have my magic wand that I need. Well, Sammy's sitting on it. Where did that go? Okay. Now, at the count of 3 as we cover it over, everybody say, Mother, Mustard, and poof! Ready? 1, 2, 3. Mother, Mustard, and poof! Okay, now let me get my magic wand right here and stir this up a little bit. And now let's take a look and see if we have a brand new little baby bunny rabbit. Oh wow, we don't. Okay, let's be a little louder. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Mother mustard and poof! There you go. And let's start up again a little bit more. Way down here inside and see if we have a brand new baby bunny rabbit. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, our baby bunny. Oh wow. Still up there. Okay. Let's try a different magic word. Let's try happy birthday, because that's a really powerful word, okay? So everybody at the count of 3 say happy birthday, and you wiggle your magic wand up there, okay, Johnny? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday! And poof! There you go. And now let's take a look and see. And, oh, wow. I know what the problem is. Yeah, we forgot to say poof really loud. And you know what else? When you say happy birthday, you have to say happy birthday, Johnny, because you have to share it with somebody, like a warm fuzzy, to make it work. So here we go. At the count of 3, say happy birthday, Johnny. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, Johnny. And woo! Okay, now let's take a look inside and see if we have a real bunny rabbit right here. Reach way down there inside of here. Okay, and pull that thing up. There it is. And let's see here. Oh, wow. It just kind of ripped itself right off of there, huh? Well, let's see if we have a real bunny rabbit inside here or not. At the count of 3, though, I want you to say one more time, happy birthday, Johnny, and put your arms out like this and give a big hug when you do it like we're giving it to him. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, Johnny. And woo! Okay, and now let's see. Ooh, I hope it worked. And, ooh, well, there's something in there. Yesterday, it didn't work at all. All we got was a stuffed bunny rabbit. Let's see if this is a real bunny rabbit, though. Yes, it is. It's a real bunny rabbit right there. Just give the bunny and Johnny a big hand, okay? Woo! Yeah. Say hi, bunny. Yeah. Ouch. Okay. Come here, bunny. Now, whoops. Okay, we're gonna put the bunny rabbit right here for just a moment. Okay, you can go back and sit down for just a moment. Now we're gonna finish our show with one more pair of pets for me, okay? They come in pairs, and I'm gonna show them to you real fast. And then to say goodbye, okay? And then after the show, you can come back and you can pet the bunny rabbit, all right? So you stand right here, Johnny, and you can pet the rabbit right there, okay? Don't come up here and pet the rabbit, though, until I tell you, all right? Just Johnny for just a moment. And we always like to sing a different kind of a birthday song. And yesterday, these guys came up with this birthday song, so I'm going to let them do it for you. These are a couple of pet rocks. Have you guys have pet rocks at home? No, you don't have any pet rocks at home? Oh, wow. Well, these are my pet rocks right here. And they're going to help us do this kind of a special birthday song for a special birthday boy. Because my mom always used to call me a rock. And so I brought pet rocks to help us out because, whoops. Because that's exactly what Johnny is and all of us. We're like a rock. Okay? Very special. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Really sure? Really sure? Really? 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 So we like to leave you with this little song, okay? All about growing up and being a rock, just like all of us, okay? I'm not a stone. I'm not a stick. We're not a rock. Oh, yeah? We're not a twig. They're not that old and not that tough. Yeah. We're just a diamond in the rough. Yeah. They may be slow. They may be small. But we will grow. Yeah, yeah. Up big and tall. They may be young, hey, and all that stuff. They're just a diamond in the rough, yeah. A diamond, that's what I am. A diamond in the rough, yeah. Give me time, sun enough to be a diamond made of love. Yeah, diamond made of love. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. They're not a star up on the stage, no. You don't even drive a car. Well, they're not that age. Yeah, but they'll go far. Hey, just give me love. Cause they're a diamond in the rough. Yeah, a diamond. That's what I am. A diamond in the rough. Yeah. Given time and soon enough we'll be a diamond made of love. Yeah. Bye-bye, everybody. If you want to come up and pet the bunny rabbit, you come right on up here, okay? All right. Be quiet. Okay. Just go back in there. Okay, I'll get the bird out in just a moment. I was going to, but I changed my mind.
Is Johnny gonna
That's funny, do ya?
Okay, just touch the back of the bird, okay?
Those are like Jeff and Pat's birds,
You're
huh?
real gentle with him.
You want to touch? Tell me.
Mama, come here.
This kind of bird can't fly very high. He flies about 6 feet.
Friends, do you want to see the bird?
Back there. There you go.
And it's eating! Leave them here, the cats will eat them.
Yeah, they probably would.
Because cats can eat. Because Johnny has Johnny has 2 cats. It's only made out of
Johnny, I bet you he's Johnny's favorite.
Is everybody here?
He likes Johnny's.
Touch it.
What's that number? Okay. Very good. Okay. Almost. Yeah! Very good.
Let's sing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. After. Happy birthday, dear Johnny. Happy birthday to you. And many more to come.
I get it first.
Yum, let it go. There we go. Yum, let it
Is that what it looks like?
No, this is it.
Wait a second, Johnny gets the first piece. Okay, Johnny?
Give me a half of that.
It's right on your plate, sweetheart. Thank you very much. Okay, wait. It's just going to come in order now. Who wants it? Leslie? You do. Okay, Leslie gets the next one. Oh. Wait a minute. We're going to have it. Wait, then we have it on to the next one. Wait, you want it? Wait your turn, sweetie pie. You'll see. It'll all work out. Here you go.
I want this one. What a fun